Good morning, Kinderby students. Welcome back from your weekend. It is now Monday. It's a brand new week, and I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. The weather is turning beautiful, and I know many of you are getting out in your backyards and on your patios. Many of you have sent me pictures, which I love, love, love to see. And we are almost wrapping up with our last weeks of school. But something very important I want for all of you. I want each one of you to finish strong. Keep working hard. I know you are. Keep going through, guys, and let's finish out the year strong. And even through the summer, there's lots of reading you could still do. You could do little books, math books, and phonics books. Again, I always want you to continue learning. There's lots of time in the days, but let's finish out the year strong, okay, boys and girls? Now, we have a new Bible story we are telling this week, and it is called Safe in a Shipwreck. So I'm going to start reading the story, and then I'll hold up our poster card so you can visualize the story as I'm telling it. Paul traveled everywhere, telling many people about the good news of Jesus. Sometimes he got in trouble from people who didn't want him to tell others about Jesus. Paul had been arrested and put in chains as a prisoner on a big ship, along with soldiers and many other prisoners. They were going to a country on the other side of the big sea. It would take days and days and days to sail across the large body of water. Soon, the ship was far out on the sea. Paul and the other people on the ship couldn't see land anywhere, and all they could see was the water around them. All they could hear was the splish splash of the little waves hitting against the sides of the ship. Then one day, the wind began to blow harder and harder. The waves splashed higher and higher. The waves rocked the ship up and down and from side to side. Splish splash, the waves splashed high in the air and crashed down onto the ship. The waves almost knocked the ship over on its side. Big dark clouds covered the sky. The lightning flashed and the thunder boomed. Rain came pouring down. It was very dark. No one could see the stars at night or the sun during the day, and everyone on the ship was afraid. They thought about how they were going to drown. But God, he sent an angel to Paul. The angel told Paul that God would keep everyone safe on the ship. Paul cared for the people on the ship, and he called the people together and he said, "Don't be afraid. No one will be hurt. Last night, God sent an angel to tell me that God will take care of all of us. Cheer up. I know that what God will do. God's going to do what he says he will do." Paul trusted God and urged all the others to trust God too. Day after day, the wind kept blowing the ship harder and harder. And early one morning, the sailors, they saw land. They got ready to sail to the beach, but the big, strong waves pushed the ship into an area of sand away from the beach and just under the water. Crash! The ship broke apart into little pieces. All of the people jumped into the water. Some people started swimming. Other people grabbed pieces of the broken ship and they floated to the beach. Every person landed on the little island called Malta. They were safe. God had kept his promise. He had taken care of everyone on the ship. Paul trusted God. He listened to God and did as God said. And as a result, God saved all of the people from destruction. Yay! You want to give a little clap now? Yes. Another amazing story from the Bible and about Paul and about God and how amazing and proof that he does what he says he's going to do. And then Paul trusted in him and then got others to trust in him too. So, let's see. You know what? What did Paul show in this story? Did he show that he was worried? No. Did he show that he was scared? No. Paul showed that he was courage. He showed courage and he showed leadership on the ship. Even though he was a prisoner on the ship and, he was taken to Rome as a prisoner. Because remember, he was going around preaching, telling people about the good news of Jesus. So, even though he was a prisoner, he showed that he was courageous and he was a leader. Paul helped the people on the ship, and he told them that God would help them. He gave them advice, positive advice. He helped the sailors. He prevented the sailors from jumping off the ship during the storm. And he encouraged people throughout the whole time. So, boys and girls, we are going to take out page 133 in your Bible books. And it's Paul and the shipwreck. So go ahead and take that out and come back when you're ready. You're going to get yourself a box of crayons or markers, whatever you have. And you're going to color Paul's ships. His ship, one ship. You're going to color his ship. And then in the other box, you're going to draw a picture of yourself in a very scary situation, whatever that may be. I'm sure. Who's been scared before? I know I have. Think about that time that you were scared and draw a picture of it in that empty box. Okay, and then on the bottom, there's a blank in front of this sentence. Blank was with Paul. Could it be who? Who was with Paul? Who? Jesus was, correct. And then, so you're going to fill in the blank with Jesus. And then the other box where your drawing is going to go, I can trust who? Jesus, of course. Okay, boys and girls. So you could go ahead and get started on your coloring and the picture of yourself when there was a scary situation that you were in. I will see you shortly for our phonics lesson. Have a beautiful morning. Bye-bye.